Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of Universe Mode. We are well and truly underway with the build towards Money in the Bank, one of the biggest shows of the year. A number of superstars have already qualified for the big show, and tonight we're going to see a few more faces join them. But to open up the show, it is not, in fact, a Money in the Bank qualifier, and instead, we are going to determine the number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship. Who is going to challenge Gunther in London? It's time to find out as we get our first match of the evening underway. Well, don't be deceived by the music and the tron. It is not Carmelo Hayes in action tonight. It is Trick Williams.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Carmelo Hayes. From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
The Carmelo Hayes here, accompanying Trick Williams for this match. He was not present for the triple threat last week, but Trick got the job done by himself, and tonight he's got Mello in his corner. But this would certainly be a fast rise up the ranks for Trick Williams if he can get the job done here tonight. But he's taking on a top competitor. This is certainly going to be a difficult matchup for Trick.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable!
He is the leader of the Alpha Academy, and tonight Chad Gable has his students in tow. He's going to give them a live demonstration of how to get the job done in the ring, but he needs to be fully focused on Trick Williams tonight. He showed last week that he is a dangerous competitor. We know all about Chad Gable winning that fatal four-way last week. Some incredible feats of strength from Chad Gable last week. So it is the opening match of Raw, the number one contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. Fascinating tie here as Trick Williams takes on Chad Gable, and here we go. Both men going for the strikes early on in this match. Trick going to take the early advantage with a suplex, dropping Chad and stomping away on the leader of the Alpha Academy. Number of bodies at ringside here for this match. But of course, the two that matter are the two men in the ring, Trick Williams and Chad Gable. This should be a fascinating matchup. Chad with a clothesline in the corner, dropping Trick. Able to get out of the predicament there. Chad Gable rolls right into the face of Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo's staying out of it. He cannot afford to get involved, as he could get Trick disqualified, and that pop-up into the right hand could have knocked Gable out, at least for the moment. Good slam there by Trick Williams. An impressive opening to this match by Trick. He needs to keep up this momentum. Oh, but Chad catches him with a nice head scissors, takes down Trick Williams. Trick now rolling out to the side of the Alpha Academy. Gable to the top rope. We could be about to see a high-risk maneuver. And he gets it. A nice clothesline to the outside of the ring. Otis looked like he was about to get involved. He decides against it. Again, much like Mello, they can't afford to get their guy disqualified. Back into the ring we go. Trick Williams countering the Irish whip there as Gable's getting back to his feet. Trick to the top rope, but just a little too slow. Chad Gable catches him and sends him tumbling down. Atomic drop from Gable, nicely executed into a crossface. Brilliant from Chad Gable, but Trick quickly gets out of that one. Drop kick drops Gable. Oh, and it looks like, the distraction from Alpha Academy allows Chad Gable to hit a brilliant bridging German suplex. Well, I don't know why he's saying that to the crowd. He should be saying that to his students over by the announce table. DDT now from Gable. Chad is firmly in control of this matchup all of a sudden. Now looking to put a finishing touches on this one. Looking for those German suplexes. 3 in a row. And he gets it. Trick Williams in serious trouble. Is that going to be enough to put Trick down? Would be such a shame after such an impressive performance last week. The cover now. He kicks out at 2. Chad Gable disappointed, but he knew that there was a risk there. The Trick was going to kick out, and a discus big boot from Trick Williams. Now the cover on Gable, and Gable this time kicking out at 2. And again, Otis getting involved at the behest of Chad Gable. Alpha Academy so far having quite a bit of input in the direction of this #1 contenders match. And now Gable looking from a deadlift position. The German suplex. We've seen a number of German suplexes from Gable tonight. And now a gator roll. Looking to choke the life out of Trick Williams. Gable firmly in control of this matchup now. Seems a bit unsure of how he wants to proceed in this match. As he heads to the top rope, Carmelo Hayes is arguing with a fan at ringside. And the diving headbutt from Gable. I promise you that one will hurt. Oh, and a rolling kick from Gable. It looked like Trick had the opportunity to get back into the match. He does now, though. Trick. A couple of backbreakers there. And now Trick Williams, what's he looking for here? Looking perhaps for Snake Eyes in the corner. And now the ground pound as well to follow it up. I think Trick going to the well one too many times with those body shots. Chad Gable was wise to it, but Trick now reverses the Irish whip. What are we going to see here from Trick Williams? Oh, it's actually Chad Gable who's able to get out of that predicament. Working away on the arm. And now Chad with another crossbody. Is this going to be the end for Trick Williams in this match? No, he's able to fight out of that one. When he misses the right hand. Oh, and Trick lands on his feet from the German suplex and the Trick knee from Trick Williams, which got the job done last week. Is it enough to send Trick to Money in the Bank? No! A brilliant combination of events there from Trick. Oh, and again the Alpha Academy getting involved. Well, if Chad Gable does win this match, he's got to thank his students as Trick with a hot shot, able to get out of that scenario. Heading again to the top rope. Chad Gable getting back to his feet. And Trick, with a diving clothesline, returns the favour from earlier in the match. And now Trick, with a Uranage, taking down Chad Gable. And now he's sizing Chad up, looking to put the exclamation point on this match, looking for another Trick knee. That's twice now. Surely that's enough to send Trick Williams to Money in the Bank, and it is. Well, it has to be considered an upset. Chad Gable has been a member of the Raw roster for a very long time. This is only Trick Williams' second match on the show. And in the span of 7 days, Trick Williams is the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. He will face Gunther in London. What a result for Trick Williams tonight. Don't really know why Carmelo seems to be taking so much of the credit. He wasn't involved in the match. He didn't really do anything. But he gave the moral support. Trick Williams overcomes the odds. Well, it's time for a Money in the Bank qualifying match in the women's division. But we've got a little bit of it. It's going to be a special match coming up for you. Something we haven't seen on Raw. So look forward to this one. It is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Let's get this one underway. And what we have on our hands here is a Legends Battle Royal.
The following contest is a 6-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keebler.
That's right, we've got some great names from the history of the women's division. And one of them is actually going to get a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank match. A huge opportunity for some familiar faces here tonight. Now first it is Stacy Keebler making her first appearance in quite some time.
First, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maurice!
Well, Maurice is someone who we're a bit more used to seeing on Raw on a regular basis, often accompanying her husband, The Miz, to his matches. But tonight, she's actually going to step in the ring herself for this Battle Royal. The 2 participants in this Battle Royal out here now. Time for the 3rd entrant. And it is Beth Phoenix.
And from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix!
Well, the Glamazon is often the favourite in any match she steps into. And I'm sure she has to be considered the favourite in this Battle Royal as well. Although her opponents may disagree, we'll have to see how this one unfolds. We have half the field in the ring already. 3 more to go. Oh, it's been quite some time since Eve Torres competed in a match on Raw, but she's back tonight, and again, like every other woman in this match, she has an opportunity to go to Money in the Bank. Be a huge opportunity for one of these historic competitors. One last run on the cards, perhaps, for one of these individuals.
From Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
Molly Holly, a former women's champion. One of the all-time greats of the women's division right here. She's seen it all, she has done it all. Although Money in the Bank would not be on that list. We've got one more participant in this match, and it may very well be the greatest of all time.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada,
Trish Stratus, a multiple-time women's champion, considered by many to be the greatest competitor to ever grace the women's division. Is she looking for one more run at the top of the mountain? So 6 women in this battle royal over the top rope. Both feet have to hit the floor to be eliminated. Who is heading to Money in the Bank? As we get this match underway. And so far, it's just a little bit of carnage, really. Everyone's splitting off and taking on different opponents. It's a little difficult to keep up with what's happening. Molly Holly is the first woman to be sent outside the ring. Is she going to be eliminated for her trouble as Trish with a Hurricane Rana? Stacy Keibler is having a rather unfortunate time of things at the moment. Eve now going to attack Trish from behind as Maurice takes over. He attacks to Stacy, only for a moment. Everyone just seems to be swapping and switching opponents at a moment's notice. Now, that is indeed an abdominal stretch in the middle of a battle royal. Not sure about that strategy, but regardless, Trish is easily able to get out of that one. Hang on a second, Stacy Keibler standing on the hair of Eve Torres. I mean, there's no disqualifications in a battle royal, so I guess it's allowed. Trish takes down the Glamazon. Into the corner we go. Not sure what Maurice was looking for there, but Trish potentially avoiding a precarious situation. Maurice looking to eliminate Trish. The Glamazon going to try and help her out. But Trish stays alive in the battle royal. That was almost very close for Trish. Oh, and Stacy Keibler is the first woman eliminated from the Battle Royal, taken out by Molly Holly. Oh, and Maurice has eliminated Beth Phoenix. I mean, that has to be considered an upset, surely. You'd think this sort of match would suit the Glamazon down to a T, but apparently not. We're now down to 4 women in this match. Nice gut-wrench suplex there by Molly Holly. Maurice now has hold of Molly, looking for the French kiss DDT. And Trish there to swoop and pick up the pieces. Oh, Molly was able to hold on to the ropes there to stay in this. Oh, but Trish sees her and Molly's eliminated. It's down to 3. Maurice, Eve and Trish. One of these women going to Money in the Bank. Well, I think we saw this earlier. Eve is having a horrible time of people just standing on her hair. That hardly seems fair, but again, no disqualifications. Eve with the Irish whip, countered by Trish. Into a spine buster. Perfectly executed by Trish and taken down by Maurice. A slap for good measure, because why the hell not, I guess. And for an Irish whip. Trish with the counter. Maurice is hanging on for dear life, and she's lucky that Eve had gotten involved and distracted Trish, because that could have been an elimination right there. Another abdominal stretch, and again, Trish going to get out of this one. It seems now to be a 2-on-1 handicap almost. Maurice and Eve appear to identify Trish as the biggest target in this match. Oh, now they've turned on each other. That didn't take very long. Slap there from Maurice, who again intercepts Trish. Counter from Trish. Into the corner we go. Trish Stratus with the Stratosphere takes down Maurice and intercepted immediately by Eve. Oh, and a shit kick! That might have knocked Eve out, and you expect that that's going to be an elimination. It is. We're down to Trish and Maurice, and another shit kick! 2 in a row by Trish Stratus. Is that going to be the end of this match? Spine buster as well. Maurice fights out of that predicament, but Trish with the counter. Off the Irish whip and a Fez press. Or rather than the punches, looking for the slamming their head into the mat instead. There's a big chop and a drop kick, but Maurice stays standing. And a slap again. Well, there seems to be the theme of this match right here. Standing on the hair. I suppose, you know, if you find yourself in a match where moves like that are not illegal, then I suppose take advantage of them. Oh, and a big side kick by Maurice, and looking to take Trish out. Looking for the DDT, doesn't get it. A counter by Trish. And a second chick kick to Maurice. And surely that is going to put the end on this match. Irish whip. Over the top she goes, and Trish Stratus is going to Money in the Bank. Well, it's great to see all these legends back in action, but in the end, it is Trish Stratus, the GOAT, who has sealed her place at Money in the Bank. Could another run on top be lying in wait for the GOAT of the women's division? We will have to find out at Money in the Bank. Well, we're actually going to stay with the women's division. And speaking of legends, we saw a legend return last week, and tonight she is going to be in singles action. So let's get this next match underway. The 7th legend of the night in certain respects. It's Lita.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina,
Lita making her return to Raw last week to confront the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And tonight, Lita is in singles action. Taking on an up-and-comer of the Raw's women division in Zoe Stark tonight.
and from Las Vegas, Nevada,
This is a huge opportunity for Zoe Stark to take out one of the biggest names in the history of women's wrestling. Certainly an opportunity to let everyone know that you have arrived here on Raw. But the main story coming out of this, it has been agreed by the Women's World Champion, it's been agreed by our General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rhea Ripley is defending the Women's World Championship at Money in the Bank against Lita. I think that may go down poorly with some members of the division. Lita not even having so much as a match before that championship opportunity has been given to her, but I don't think anyone can doubt the credentials of Lita. You can't overlook everything that she's done in her career, everything she's done for the business and for women's wrestling. It's a brilliant offense on display there. It's going to be a huge test for the women's champion, Rhea Ripley, an opponent unlike any she has ever faced, and certainly someone who's going to have a whole heap of experience to call on in that match. As a tornado DDT by Lita allows her to take control of the match. Zoe Stark wisely rolling to the outside of the ring. Going to take a moment to recover. Lita not having any of it, but perhaps Zoe Stark just playing a little bit of possum there. And Lita with a suicide dive to the back of Zoe Stark. Did not see that coming at all. Oh, but she's going to reverse that into the barricade. And Zoe Stark now looking to take advantage of this one. Referee's count getting up to 4, and you think maybe if Zoe Stark can get a win in this match, there might be an argument to make that championship match a triple threat. We'll have to see how this goes. As Lita to the top rope with a crossbody. Nicely done. Lita up on the shoulders, into a Hurricane Runner, into the cover. 1, 2, no, not a 2. It's just a 1 count. Well, obviously Lita would have been watching the last match, seeing longtime friend and rival Trish Stratus get the win. Doesn't want to be shown up by her contemporary. The knee and bulldog combination by Stark in the corner. A spinning kick to the face of Lita. And the momentum in this match is starting to swing in the favour of Stark as Enziguri to follow it up. And now Zoe Stark heading to the top rope. What is she looking to do here? A frog splash! Connecting! Is that going to be enough? No, it's only a 1 count. Not enough damage being done by Stark to this point of the contest. Stark now lining up the legend Lita. What's she looking for here? I don't know, but Lita was able to get out of the way. Clothesline and another. And Lita now sweeping the leg. She's getting fired up. Certainly taken control of the contest back from Zoe Stark. Wrestled it from her grasp. As Lita looking for a powerbomb. Brilliantly done. Now Lita to the top rope. What's she gonna go for here? What the? I think she slipped. I think Lita slipped and luckily she recovered. That did not go the way the legend planned. A little bit of ring rust on display there, perhaps. Lita perhaps looking for the moonsault there. Stark gets out of the way, but Lita able to avoid that one, but caught by the Hurricane Run. Lita may be missing a step or two so far in this match. It's clear she's been away from the ring for a while. As Stark, with a springboard crossbody, hooks the leg. Stark, a couple of clotheslines, and a drop kick. Lita, though, fights out of that predicament. Zoe Stark, though, fights out of that one. A kick to the gut. What is Zoe Stark looking to do here? Drop kick to the side of the head. That may have knocked Lita out cold. And now Stark looking to put an end to this one. Over the top onto the knee. May have knocked her out. A huge upset on the cards here. No, Lita kicks out. You can't question the heart and the determination of Lita. Stark heading to the second round. Can't afford to let up just because Lita kicked out of the finishing maneuver. Looking for a springboard off the ropes. Another cross body, which she does get, but it's not going to be enough again. And Lita looks even more fired up than she did before. Rolls out of the way of that one. Big shot. Misses the forearm though. A perfect plex from Stark. Irish whip. Countered by Lita. Off the ropes. Takes down Stark. Stark fights back. This has been a very even contest over the last few minutes. Lita catches her with that one. A drop kick to the side of the head. Lita, what's she looking for here? Oh, she was perhaps looking for the twist of fate, but nobody home as a springboard drop kick takes her down. Very impressive showing by both women in this match. You can't really tell which way this one's going to go as of the current moment. Oh, face first into the steps. But if anything, looks like it may have just pissed Lita off. Lita now to the top rope, a bit lethargic now. But so is Stark as she slowly gets back to her feet. And a double axe handle from Lita. Lita down there going to kick Stark halfway across the ring. Out of the ring goes Stark, only for the moment. And Lita with a bulldog. Stark pulls herself up to the corner. Lita looks like she's still got a lot left to give in this match. There's a chop and another one. And a big shot to the face as well. Smashing the head into the turnbuckle, doing the damage. A tornado DDT as well. She was looking for this a minute ago. Can she get it this time? Lita with a twist of fate. Dropped Zoe Stark in the middle of the ring. And looking now for the Lita Salt. She gets it. Surely that is going to be the end of this match. Referee John Cohn taking time to get into position. But it doesn't matter. Lita picks up the win. And the Women's World Champion making her presence known. Rhea was more than happy to agree to this match at Money in the Bank. No doubt things are taking on a legend in the form of Lita. Going to do massive. It's going to be basically massive for her credibility. It's going to raise her star power even further. Not backing down from the challenge of Lita you see there. I think that's going to be a fascinating championship match at Money in the Bank. It's now time to head over to the men's division, and unbelievably, this is actually the first men's Money in the Bank qualifier on the Raw side of the bracket. Well, not the bracket, but the first of the Raw superstars to qualify is going to be in this match tonight, and it's going to be a rivalry renewed, continued. It's something we've seen happening over the last few weeks. Out first, it is Seth Rollins, unsuccessful in the number one contenders match last week.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds,
It's been very up and down, very stop and start for Seth Rollins over the last number of months, number of weeks. And in recent times he has had his issues with the Judgment Day, losing that handicap match back at Backlash, although he put in an incredible performance to last as long as he did in that contest. But speaking of the Judgment Day, a man in particular that Seth Rollins has had issues with over the last number of weeks.
and his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic.
Dominic Mysterio, he got away with one at Backlash. He was allowed to pick the stipulation, and I suppose exploited somewhat of a loophole in choosing a handicap match. But Stone Cold Steve Austin has decided that Dominic Mysterio did agree to a one-on-one match with Seth Rollins, and so we're going to see it here tonight. One-on-one, Rollins versus Dominic. It's only fitting that the winner of this match, after the bad blood we've seen between these two over the last number of weeks, the winner of this match will go into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Just a reminder, in the men's match so far, this will be the first Raw superstar to qualify, either Dominic or Seth. But over on SmackDown, Sheamus and Bron Breakker have already booked their tickets to the show in London. We've got a bit of a grudge match on our hands here. It's Rollins and Dominic, one-on-one. A sling blade from Rollins, immediately taking down Dominic, who's going to fight back there. Rollins with a snap suplex into a cover early in this match. Dominic easily going to kick out of that one. Dominic off the ropes with a tornado DDT. Lovely execution from the younger Mysterio. Now this is less so, however. Illegal maneuver right in the face of Seth Rollins. And that's going to allow Dominic to take advantage of this match. I'm not going to lie, that looks a bit low to me. But Dominic with a springboard crossbody splash maneuver. Going to whiff the strike though. And Rollins looking for a neck break, and a shot to the back of the head. There's now up to the top rope. And a clothesline takes down Dom. Neck breaker from Dominic. Certainly not been a bad performance so far from Dominic. Rollins obviously the much more experienced competitor, used to competing in the main event. Dominic not quite there yet, but you know he's got it in his blood, whether he likes it or not. And off again, and this time Rollins was wise to it. He hung back, he let Dominic commit to the move, and another shot to the back of the head from Seth Rollins. Dominic able to fight out of that predicament. Now suplex from Dominic. Just look at this. The three amigos from Dominic. I'm sure that's not going to go down well with certain portions of the fan base. You can hear it. You can hear it. Dominic mimicking the late great Eddie Guerrero. Of course, he, Ray, and Eddie have a lot of history, but it was only a matter of time before the rest of the Judgment Day tried to get involved in this match. Dominic looking to steal a win from Seth Rollins here. He only gets a 1 count for his troubles though. A super kick from Rollins. And a face buster as well. Rollins now off the ropes. The distraction has not really worked out for Dominic in this match. Looking for a second big knee, but this time Dominic gets out of the way. Dominic off of the ropes with a beautiful moonsault takes down Rollins. And a spine buster from Dominic. Not a move we see him pull out very often. It's not really, the power game isn't really Dominic's thing. To the outside we go, and Dominic follows Seth. Oh, just a little disrespect from Dominic, kicking the face of Rollins. Into the barricade we go. Dominic very pleased with himself in this one. Gonna head to the top rope. It's a bit of a jump. And indeed, Dominic decides against it. Continuing to mimic Eddie Guerrero. Rollins, though, sees an opportunity. Does Dominic getting too overconfident, perhaps? No, he slips through the back. But Rollins saw that one coming. A few forearms there by Rollins, and Sling Blade taking down the younger Mysterio. Big knee. Not sure what Rollins is looking for there, but Dominic, he is going to be able to fight out of it. And Dominic looking for a 6-1-9, but Rollins catches him, and this could be the beginning of the end. Into a cover. That's not really a move, but I would expect to see a pin off of. Rollins was perhaps looking for, I don't know if he was looking for a pedigree, or if he was looking for the curb stomp, but a little bit of hesitancy, a bit of pity almost from Rollins. Dominic gets out of the way there. Did allow Dominic to take control for a moment as Dominic pulls Rollins out of the ring. Irish whip countered by Rollins, and Dominic straight into the ring steps. Dominic doing a runner now. Seth says to bring in the drop kick from Dom. He's going to do exactly that. I'll tell you what, Dominic looking a little bit spent in this match. He's thrown everything he has at Rollins, but to be fair, he tells Rollins to bring it. Rollins. I don't know what he was looking for there, but Dominic turns it to an inside cradle. Oh, and Rollins just barely kicking out. Neck breaker from Dominic. Dominic heading to the top rope. Looking for a frog splash, and Rollins perhaps playing possum there. He lured Dominic in. I think we're going back into the ring now. Yes, we are. Rollins to the top rope. What's he going to do? Looking for a moonsault. Connects. And Rollins now lining up Dominic. Dominic catches him. Gets out of the way. Looking for another inside cradle to steal a win against Seth Rollins. No, the kick out from Seth. Seth had something in mind for Dominic there, but Dom able to fight out. And he's looking for it again. Drop it the dime. 619. Will it connect this time? It does. Seth Rollins in serious trouble. Dominic to the top rope for the frog splash, and he gets it to beat Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3! Dominic Mysterio with a huge upset to qualify for the Money in the Bank match. Well, the Sith goes to the Judgment Day, causing the distraction just as things were getting out of hand for Dom. But credit to him, he still had to get the job done. And he certainly did. I think the last number of weeks are slowly catching up with Seth Rollins now.
Here is your winner,
Dominic Mysterio qualifies for the Money in the Bank match. Something that his father failed to do over on SmackDown. It's time for a Money in the Bank qualifier then. And it's time to assign Raw's last spot in that match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel Rodriguez in a very impressive showing last week against the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley, and she's being rewarded with an opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank match. Not just going to be given to her, she does need to pick up a win to get there. She's going to be taking on another tough opponent tonight. She will have the strength advantage. That's something she's going to have to utilise tonight, as she takes on an opponent with plenty of experience in Alexa Bliss.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
So, the smaller, faster, more agile, and more experienced competitor in Alexa Bliss going to have to use all her cunning in this match. She wants to defeat Raquel Rodriguez, who really pushed Rhea Ripley to her limits last week. Didn't get the win in the end, but it was very impressive from Raquel. And Alexa Bliss needs to be at the top of her game if she's going to get the win tonight. This match is underway. Alexa Bliss striking early, showing no fear in the face of a powerful opponent. She's going to eat a big boot for her troubles. Alexa needs to make sure she's not overpowered in this match, not to let the match get away from her in the early goings. We saw what Raquel could do to the women's champion last week, and immediately Alexa Bliss using that experience to her advantage. Not afraid to play dirty as Alexa Bliss. She will use every advantage available to her to try and get the win. There's a good backbreaker there. It's not the first time that Alexa Bliss has targeted the eyes whilst blocking the referee's view. Certainly knows every trick in the book, let's put it that way. And in fact, it's been a very impressive performance from Bliss to this point. Into the corner we go. Countered by Rodriguez. Needs to take advantage and start building some momentum. Big punch to the face will get the job done there, surely. And an alley-oop bomb as well. Into a cover. Only a 1 count though. Bliss gets the shoulders up quite easily in the end. She's going to have to use the ropes to pull herself back up though. And a big boot! Sending Bliss flying over the top rope. And Raquel now heading to the top rope. We don't see this from her very often. This could be risky. A big, I don't know if that was an elbow or a forearm to the face and the head of Alexa Bliss. But it nearly knocks her out cold. Face first into the apron as well. And Raquel looking for some. No. I don't know what that move is, but it impresses me every time I see it. Enziguri from Bliss though. Into the barricade goes Raquel. Bliss going to retreat back into the ring. And back out the other side. Bliss taking a breather here. Knows not to overexert herself. Instead looks to take advantage. Raquel Rodriguez falling into the trap set by Alexa Bliss there. Bliss looks pretty proud of herself there. Pretty happy with the trap she laid. It was very successful. Raquel now back into the ring. And taken back out by Bliss. Perhaps looking to frustrate Raquel in this match. Drop kick as well. Into the corner we go. And just the clubbing blows here from Alexa. A big right hand. Bliss with the knees to the stomach. Insult to injury from Alexa Bliss. The strategy appears to have worked to perfection. To the top rope. Twisted Bliss. Is it enough to send Alexa to Money in the Bank? No! Raquel gets the shoulders up. And a very impressive performance by Bliss in this one, although she's at a disadvantage when it comes to size and strength. You wouldn't really know from watching this match, although that could be the moment for Raquel Rodriguez, the powerbomb. And Bliss just gets their shoulders up at the last possible moment. Raquel to the top rope, and this time Bliss moves out the way and an uppercut to the throat. Raquel refuses to be thrown back into the ring. She's going to do it at her own pace. Bliss laughing at Raquel. I'm not too sure about that one. As an Irish whip from Raquel. Caught by Bliss. Clothesline now. And another. And a drop kick as well. A big right hand from Alexa, dropping the larger opponent. The repeated stomps to the chest as well. Now Raquel fighting out of this one. Looking for an Irish whip. No, turns it into a shoulder block instead. Drops the elbow. Now, starting to use that strength to advantage, tossing Bliss across the ring. And again. Another Irish whip from Raquel. Bliss fights out of that one. And Bliss looking for the DDT. Gets it. Surely she should have pinned off of that. Instead, going for insult to injury. Off of the second rope. Looking for a massive combination of her biggest moves. The Twisted Bliss as well. Surely that spells the end for Rodriguez in this match. Alexa Bliss. No, my God. How has Raquel kicked out of that combination? I cannot believe what I've just seen. And Alexa's arguing with the referee. She's saying, how was she kicked out of that? There's no way. That was not free. She's blaming the referee. Meanwhile, Raquel going to seize the opportunity while Bliss is distracted and she only has herself to blame. Looking for a big clubbing blow. Bliss looking for the DDT again and she gets it. I swear if Raquel kicks out of this, it will be a miracle. And it's finally enough for Alexa Bliss to get the win. Well, the heart and spirit of Raquel Rodriguez on display again tonight. But it wasn't enough.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa outfoxing and out-wrestling her opponent tonight to qualify for Money in the Bank. Well, the women of Raw have booked their place in that match. It's time now for us to head over to our main event for this evening. This is not a qualifier of any sort, but it is a bit of an insight into one of our big matches at Money in the Bank.
Wrestling has many loyal fans.
The World Heavyweight Champion in action tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare,
Cody Rhodes holds that championship with pride. And at Money in the Bank, he defends it against possibly his most dangerous opponent yet in Drew McIntyre, winning that fatal 4-way last week. So this is a chance for Cody Rhodes to stay in ring shape, keep his match sharpness, in our main event tonight.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed!
A huge opportunity for Big Bad Bronson Reed tonight as he takes on the World Heavyweight Champion. Chance to rocket himself up the card here on Raw. He hasn't really got going, but he is showing sparks, even in defeat. This will by no means be an easy contest. The World Heavyweight Champion, if he's not careful, we could see a big upset here tonight. Fans firmly behind Cody Rhodes as Bronson Reed. Oh, I think that was a super kick at the end of that combination. Bronson Reed flying out the gate. Cody Rhodes getting some separation between himself and his opponent. He's just swatted away mid-air by Bronson. Bronson, obviously the more powerful man in this match, tossing Cody across the ring there. Cody looking to wear down the bigger man in this match. He knows he's got to stick to a game plan if he's going to take down an opponent like Bronson Reed. An uppercut to the back of the head. That might knock Bronson out into a cover. Referee's having a bit of a seizure in the corner there. Cody just didn't have the strength for him to lift up a larger man as a shoulder tackle takes down the champion. Cody using the ropes to regain his vertical base versus the Irish Whip. Oh, that clothesline doesn't do anything. And Cody sent flying by Bronson as he takes him down. Oh my god, the championship is floating away. The champion, I don't know what on earth was going on there, but Cody dropped by Bronson with the right hand. I think we all saw that. The championship floating out of the arena. And I'm so confused about what I just saw there. As Bronson drops Cody on his head to pick up a victory over the world champion. No, not enough damage done in this match. Bronson heading to the top right, a bit of a distance to the champion. Drops the elbow, nobody home. Cody, the kick and the uppercut. Doesn't get it there. And again. A third time by Cody. And the bionic elbow instead. That one will get the job done. Drops the elbow as well. Cody now to the top rope. What's he looking for here? A moonsault. Hooking the leg. Can Bronson kick out of the moonsault? Yes, he can. Cody off the second rope as well. Bulldog now from Cody. He sees control of this match. Bronson struggling to keep up with the pace being set by the World Heavyweight Champion. Cody. The straight jacket into the DDT. Drops Bronson right on his head. He's gone for the ground and pound one too many times. Bronson able to fight out of that one. Bronson using his strength for his advantage, tossing Cody Rhodes around, and he's going to do a little bit more of that here. And an elbow drop as well from Bronson. Cody going to take a breather on the apron, but this could be a mistake. Oh, the counter by Cody. Bronson. Cody heading to the top rope, but Bronson is right there. A mistake. A rare mistake by the World Heavyweight Champion. Cody pushes Bronson away there. Cody off of the ropes. The clothesline this time going to take Bronson down. To the outside we go. Cody going to follow him out there. All these strikes from Cody. And back into the ring we go. Cody, once again, heading to the top rope. For an elbow drop. What is Cody going to go for here? Looking perhaps for the pedigree. But Bronson able to fight out. Going to take Cody all the way to the corner. And working away on the arm of the champion. And Bronson perhaps looking for a buckle bomb. And he gets it. The back of Cody writhing in agony. Only gets the one, however. Bronson with a wasteland and a senton to follow it up. Cody Rhodes could be in serious trouble. And now Bronson heads to the top rope, looking perhaps to hit the tsunami. And he gets it. Hooks the leg to pin the world. Oh my goodness. Cody. How did Cody get out of that so quickly? Bronson though. Good job, Cody on his feet again. Cody could be out. Hooks the leg. And Cody kicks out again. What has Bronson got to do to put the world champion down? The resiliency of Cody Rhodes. That's why he is the world champion. Cody moves out of the way. Takes out the leg of his opponent. Bronson back to his feet. Cody now looking for the pedigree and he gets it, but both men are down. Cody back to his feet. Waiting for Bronson to get back to a vertical base. Cody hits the crossroads. And another looking for the trifecta to surely put an end to this match. 3 crossroads in a row. Hooks the leg. Thanks for coming, Bronson. You put in a good showing. But Cody Rhodes shows why he is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Here is your winner,
Cody Rhodes is ready for Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. That's going to be the end of Raw for tonight. We're going to go to a break, and once we're back, as ever, it's SmackDown. See you guys then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for SmackDown, and we are opening up with a triple threat match. This is a Money in the Bank qualifier on the men's side.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller has put in some impressive performances so far this series. And he has a chance to qualify for Money in the Bank, which would be a tremendous opportunity for the young superstar. Speaking of up-and-coming superstars, here is another man who would love to get his hands on the briefcase.
Representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
We haven't seen much of Solo since he went out of the Universal Championship tournament earlier in the series, but now it's a chance for him to get back on track. He clearly has his sights set on the WWE Universal Championship, and the Money in the Bank contract would almost guarantee that he will be holding that title down the line if he can get there. Of course, he has to win a qualifier tonight. He will also have to win the briefcase. This is a triple threat. We've got one more superstar to come out here. We've had two up-and-comers. So let's add a veteran into the mix.
Representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles, another man who's been lacking in any momentum really over the last few weeks. So for all three of these men, really a chance to really step it up a gear in Universe mode, get a win under your belt, and more importantly, head to Money in the Bank, which I cannot stress enough is one of the best possible opportunities you have at success. The vast majority of Money in the Bank winners over the years have gone on to win the championship. Triple threat to open up tonight's show. Money in the Bank qualifier. It's Grayson Waller, Solo Sikoa, and AJ Styles. Let's get this match underway. AJ and Grayson gonna lock up, and a fireman's carrying neck breaker immediately out the gate. AJ Styles though sees that attack from Solo coming. But DDT. Well, AJ fighting too many battles at once there. But now AJ and Grayson going to double team Solo. Rolls through into a face buster there, and a headbutt from Solo, and a chop block from Styles. No chance to breathe in this match. Styles. Is he looking for a Styles splash? No, it's a pile driver. Big time maneuver from Styles, and a belly to belly from Solo. Irish whip, but instead Solo going to intervene and tossing Waller down, and Styles leaps in with a forearm. Now Styles looking for another neck breaker, but Solo saw it coming and drops him with a shot to the throat and a big boot from Waller. Both men able to move out of the way of each other's maneuvers there as a leg sweep from Waller. A back suplex from Solo. Springboard into a DDT by Styles. Very nicely done. Into the cover now. Solo taking his sweet time getting back into the ring, but luckily Waller does kick out of that. A headbutt now. Catches Grayson, but ducks under that. And now Grayson Waller with a DDT to Solo's cover. Into the cover. Styles going to make the save though. Nice drop kick there from Styles. Turns attention to Solo. Looking for a DDT. Does get it. Pop up into the big right hand. Big strikes are plenty in this match. Styles moves out of the way of that drop kick. Looking for the calf crusher. Centre of the ring. Is Solo in trouble here? If he taps out, AJ Styles is heading to the Money in the Bank match. Solo fights out as Waller now back into the fray. Styles, an Irish whip. Solo fights out, but only into a suplex from Waller. Waller fights out of that. Two younger competitors. Well, I thought they were going to team up on Styles. It's not quite how it worked out. There's Carey into a stun gun and a super kick. Drops Waller. A stomp to the chest of Styles. Now it's Grayson with the unprotected shot to the back of the skull of Solo. And then the drop as well. Seems to be a little bit of oh, hang on! Leaps over for a kill switch. But luckily for Styles, Solo was there, put an end to that pinning predicament. And big calls like from Solo. Solo choking Grayson with the foot there in the corner. And big headbutt. Oh, it's Waller with a stunner! Solo out like a light. And he kicks out in two. Very smooth from Grayson. Waller nearly gets the job done. Solo back to his feet. Grayson with double axe handle. AJ Styles bringing a sledgehammer into the match, taking out both of his opponents. Solo rolling out. Grayson kicks out at one. Styles popping him up into a Styles clash, but Solo is there to make the save. A jumping headbutt. Solo catches Waller with a super kick. And he has Styles with the Samoan spike. Wiping out Styles to qualify for Money in the Bank. Solo Sikoa qualifies. Impressive showing from Solo tonight. Kicking out the stunner from Waller. And pinning a legend in the form of AJ Styles to qualify. Can Solo get back to winning ways and start putting the bloodline back on top on SmackDown? He joins Sheamus and Bron Breakker on the Blue Brand side of the match. Another qualifier on our hands here. And this time it is in the women's division. As a reminder, Io Sky and Bayley qualifying for that match last week from SmackDown. There are 2 spots left in that match after Raw has had all of its spots taken up.
Making her way to the ring, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega was unsuccessful in winning the Women's Championship at Backlash, but she has another opportunity to put championship gold in her sights if she can qualify for Money in the Bank. And we've got an interesting match coming up for you here. Zelina Vega taking on one of the brightest sparks in the women's division in recent weeks. A lot of this woman over the last few weeks on SmackDown. Unsuccessful last week in becoming the #1 contender, although she was not involved in the decision. And now instead has a chance to qualify for Money in the Bank.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
So we got a bit of a veteran in the form of Zelina Vega taking on the newcomer Tiffany Stratton, and yet I would probably have to say that Tiffany is the favourite in this match after the performances that she's put in recent weeks. It'll be interesting to see how this contest develops. 2 spots left in the Women's Money in the Bank match. One of them is up for grabs here as Zelina Vega takes on Tiffany Stratton. And Zelina Vega immediately whiffing a big springboard maneuver and a Samoan drop from Stratton. And immediately, Tiffany taking control. The jawbreaker from Zelina finds an opening. Irish whip now. Oh, but a big elbow putting a stop to that, and a discus clothesline drops Vega. A cover already in this match. Only a 1 count though. Misses the chop. Zelina with an Irish whip into the corner. A kick of some description, but I think that was actually a kick to the back of their head. I don't even know how she was able to maneuver in such a way to land a kick like that was very impressive from Zelina. And a senton as well. And a second one, but this time Tiffany gets the knees up. Again, Zelina missing that springboard maneuver. It's not working out for her. Drop kick to the back. Another senton from Zelina. And another clothesline. Back and forth consistently in this match. A standing moonsault now from Stratton. Working away at the arms as well. Alabama slam on the outside of the ring. I think she caught a bit of the LED board on the way down. That's definitely going to allow Stratton to take control of this match. Zelina Vega starting to look like she could be in trouble here. For a drop kick, Zelina catches her, but not really able to capitalise on that. There, into a dragon sleeper though. Tiffany though, with the knees to the face, quite easily able to get out of that predicament. And I don't know if Tiffany saw something that's distracted Zelina, but it certainly allowed her to take advantage as the double elbow from the second rope now. A big right hand. Catches the second one though. Zelina again missing that springboard. It's just not working out for her. A suplex from Stratton. Yeah, transition now into another one of those standing moonsaults. She gets this one as well. Just clawing at the back as well and pulling the hair. Using every trick in the book. Oh, those chops perhaps mocking Charlotte Flair a little bit. Tiffany now into the corner. Off the second rope. The corkscrew into the cover to go to Money in the Bank. Tiffany Stratton qualifies. In short order, really. A big win again for Tiffany Stratton in one-on-one action. She joins Bayley and Io Sky representing SmackDown in that match. I'll tell you what, the sky is the limit for Tiffany Stratton. She's been so impressive since making her debut on SmackDown. It's time for a number one contenders match. As we head over to the SmackDown Tag Team Division.
Yes,
Well, we've seen quite a bit of this team, although it has been a few weeks since we last saw them. Pretty deadly.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kid Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly in action. You see once again accompanied to the ring by Prince Pretty himself, Tyler Breeze. And you have to wonder, after a few weeks sitting under the learning tree of Tyler Breeze, if that's going to make the difference for Pretty Deadly. They were so close to becoming tag team champions before. They now head into another #1 contenders match. They'll be looking to go one step further and they will hope to be the ones to dethrone the Street Profits at the top of the mountain. But they have to get there first. It's a #1 contenders match. They're going to be taking on a team that we've seen a fair bit of recently. A team that has no doubt impressed in their short time on SmackDown.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
The D'Angelo family have been picking up wins since they arrived on SmackDown, and it's been enough to put them into this #1 contenders match so soon. After joining the Blue brand, can they defeat Pretty Deadly to become the #1 contenders? Take on the Street Profits. It's going to be Pretty Deadly against the D'Angelo family in this #1 contenders match. Let's get this one underway as Tony D explodes out of the corner. Tony D'Angelo starting it off for his family. Elton Prince starting this match for Pretty Deadly. Very nice hip toss there by Prince. Perhaps catching the D'Angelo family off guard. I don't think there could be two more different teams in terms of presentation. It has to be said, but the fact is that these are both incredibly talented tag teams. Tony with a big shot to the face, going to tag in stats here. Prince able to get out of that predicament. He's going to make the tag now. Kit Wilson, who's going to take a big forearm to the face immediately. And a cheap shot to Elton Prince. Kit Wilson, though, with a backslide, looking to seize the opportunity to steal a win, but he doesn't get anything for it. A little bit of a stare down there between the two competitors is closed. Tyler Breeze watching his proteges closely. He's hoping that they can execute what he has taught them in recent times. There's a big knee to the face. And now Tony back into the match. Kit Wilson taking a little break on the outside. And again, another shot to Elton Prince. Despite not being the legal man in this match. Tony just offered up a free shot to Kit Wilson. I'm not sure what the thinking was there. But he's left him in a precarious position, but he's going to turn that one around. Luring Wilson in. A couple of big shots. Now the power of Tony on display. A slam repeatedly into the mat. Kit Wilson. Again, Tony reversing that one. Kit Wilson not learning from the first exchange. Tyler Breeze. A little bit of exploring under the ring, grabbing a hold of a baseball bat. He doesn't throw it into the ring though. Maybe sees that his boys are currently with the advantage in this match, and therefore doesn't want to ruin what they have going for them. There's a snapmare now from Prince and a drop kick to the side of the head. Tony D starts to look like he might be in a bit of trouble here. That looks like a rope break to me, but it doesn't matter. Tony gets the kick out. Nice hip toss there by Prince. Oh, but Tony, with a Northern Lights suplex, rolls through into a neck breaker. And he transitions into the pin well. Wilson going to make the save. And he's going to pay for his efforts. Stacks tossing Wilson out of the ring. Oh, but Tyler Breeze now getting involved at the behest of Pretty Deadly. Into the cover now. Off of the roll up. 2. Oh, and it's been reversed into a pin of its own for Tony D. And Prince kicks out. Tony not able to connect there. There's a drop kick from Prince. Oh, and a flying back elbow by Tony. And again, Prince gets out of that predicament. Banks down Tony off the ropes. And a drop kick. Tony rolls out the way, but he eats a cheap shot for his efforts. And an elbow from Prince. He's paying a little bit of credit, a little bit of homage to Prince Pretty in the corner. But Tony now looking to take advantage of the momentary hesitation. Into the corner we go, using the ropes as a weapon. That's not a legal manoeuvre, but the referee is completely stone-faced. I don't think he's seen or thinking anything. There's repeated shots to the kidneys and a butterfly suplex. I actually don't think that was quite a butterfly suplex, but he definitely hooked the arm. Into the corner we go. And the repeated shoulder tackles now in the corner. Referee Charles Robinson has seen some tampering has gone on with the turnbuckles. There's DDT by Tony. He's going to tag in Stacks now. Yes, he is. Tag has been made. Stacks into the ring. Prince is out of it, and so another cheap shot by the D'Angelo family. Tony now tossing Prince back into the ring as Stacks heads to the top rope. This is some great tag team work by the D'Angelos, as there's a double axe handle. Elton Prince had no idea it was coming. And a big kick to the side of the head there by Stacks. And a 2 count. Prince barely gets their shoulder up and stays alive. But this could be the beginning of the end. Kick to the gut though, countered by Elton Prince, who desperately needs to make a tag to Kit Wilson, and he does. Here we go. Off the rope with a neck breaker. The assisted neck breaker. Is that going to be enough for Pretty Deadly to become the #1 contenders? No! Stacks gets the shoulder up. A big clothesline from Kit. Takes a moment to glow. Into the cover now. Tony D not happy with that. He's going to intervene. Now everyone sort of getting involved in this match. It's going to be Stacks who's going to take advantage of the confusion. Belly to belly into the cover. It's not going to be enough though. Oh, big boot from Tony. Absolutely clocking Kit Wilson. Oh, but Stacks with the cheap shot, and Tony saying to him, "What are you doing, Stacks? Why have you interrupted there?" Drop kick. Takes Stacks out of the equation. At least for the moment. An opportunity has arisen for Pretty Deadly. But Tony D able to fight out of it. And slams him down. Hook in the leg. Is that it? No, it's not. The crowd are certainly enjoying this one. Tony now. With the suplex, the neck breaker again. And a kick out from Wilson at the last moment. Tony thought that he had the match won there. Now into the corner we go. Is this going to be the beginning of the end for Pretty Deadly in this match? Tony now. Looking to bring an end to this one. Or maybe not, his size against it. Kit fights out of that predicament. Gets some space between him and Tony, and there's the clothesline. Tag made. And I'll tell you what, Kit Wilson needed that. The leg drop from Elton Prince. Tony going to take a tumble to the outside. So instead, Elton Prince going to turn his attention to Stacks in this one. And an elbow drop to Stacks. Tossing Stacks out of the ring. Tony's by himself, but he's not fazed by that. Pretty Deadly though, we're waiting for him. The ref almost getting in the way. And if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. The assisted neck breaker by Pretty Deadly. To head to Money in the Bank. A cover here. 1, 2, 3. What was Stacks doing? Stacks had the opportunity to break up the pin. And he elected not to. Miscommunication, maybe. But that looked intentional on the part of Stacks. I am so confused as to why he didn't break up the pin. But Pretty Deadly have another shot to become the tag team champions. They are the #1 contenders. Ladies and gentlemen, there is one slot left in the Money in the Bank women's match. And we are going to contest that final spot now in a triple threat match.
It is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport.
Blair Davenport with an impressive showing in her debut a couple of weeks ago against Roxanne. Now she has an opportunity to qualify Money in the Bank. She was unsuccessful that night, but she can put that behind her if she gets a win tonight. She'll be in very esteemed company should she qualify for that match. 7 of the 8 spots in that match have been secured. As a reminder, the participants in the women's Money in the Bank match so far are Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, Bayley, and Tiffany Stratton. One spot left in that match. Now, it's interesting to note that 2 members of Damage Control are already in that match. They make up a quarter of the field as it stands, and they could be about to add another member into the match.
And her opponents. First, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
If Dakota Kai can qualify, that is 3 of the 8 participants in that match representing Damage Control. All 3 members of the stable would be in that match, and it would drastically increase the odds of one of them walking out with the briefcase. But this is a triple threat match. It takes 3 to dance in this one. And the final participant in this match certainly had mixed fortunes in recent times.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Well, Charlotte, coming off the back of a couple of consecutive losses, she took the pin from Bianca Belair in the Triple Threat #1 Contenders match last week, also losing to Tiffany Stratton at Backlash. But before that, she had a couple of wins under her belt, so it really has been a bit up and down for the Queen. And this is a chance for her to get back to where she feels she belongs, and that is by being champion. You do have to wonder though at this point, if Charlotte Flair can't win tonight, where does she go from here? It is in danger of all crumbling down around the Queen. Blair Davenport, Dakota Kai and Charlotte Flair, triple threat match for the final spot in the Money in the Bank. Let's get this one underway as Charlotte straight in the gates with a chop block. Charlotte Flair, no doubt, the favourite in this match. But you never know how things will go in a triple threat. Charlotte does not need to be involved in the decision to fail to qualify. That goes for both of her competitors as well. One fall to a finish in this one. Big chop from Charlotte. She's trying to fight both opponents at once. It's not really working out for her. And instead, she's going to take a double team maneuver. Double face buster. Another chop to Dakota. Davenport rolling out the ring and a big back elbow from Charlotte. Now working on the leg. No doubt softening her opponent up for the figure 8. And she's going to take a sledgehammer shot from Blair, who goes for a pin. I'm not sure why. Dakota Kai was always going to make the save there. Charlotte now sees an opportunity. With the sledgehammer, takes down Dakota. And going to return the favour to Blair as well. And tossing it right at the head of Dakota Kai. That's probably knocked her out. No, it's only going to get a 1 count. Oh, just absolutely swatted down by Blair. Irish whip into the corner now. Dakota Kai intercepting. Snapmare off the ropes. Big kick. Charlotte with the schoolboy into the cover. Not getting anything for that though. Oh, and Dakota Kai called that one. Catches her with a big kick. And Kai rolling through into the submission. Is the Queen gonna tap? No, she fights out that one easily. I don't know why Blair's taking the credit there. She definitely missed on that kick to break it up. And the kick from Charlotte taking down both opponents. Nice German suplex executed by Blair Davenport. Schoolboy from Charlotte. Holds on though. Into a powerbomb on the kendo stick. And now Charlotte has a weapon in hand, using the kendo stick multiple times across the face of Blair. And it's Dakota's turn as she steps into the ring. Oh, and that one's snapping across the arms of Dakota. That's got sting. A slap from the Queen as well. No respect for any of her opponents. And that just goes without saying. That's always been the case with Charlotte. Very impressive showing from Charlotte so far in this match. But hang on a second. The chiropractor. Blair's rolled out of the ring to steal a win. No. Hardly enough damage has been done to Charlotte in this match. It would have been, even with that being Kurt Kai's finishing maneuver, you'd still be surprised to see it end the match after so little damage done to the Queen. But it has rocked Charlotte. Kurt Kai heads to the second rope, diverts to deliver a drop kick to Blair Davenport instead. Oh, a good kick, sort of a modified enziguri by Blair. Charlotte back to her feet now. Misses the chop though. Kick down. Blair heading to the top rope. Kai back to her feet. She didn't notice though. She was very confused as to what was happening. It allowed the double axe handle to connect. Charlotte was going to make the save, but it wasn't necessary in the end. Again, Charlotte working on the legs of both opponents here. Charlotte looking for a spear to Dakota Kai. Davenport down outside the ring. Charlotte looking for the figure four and to bridge into the figure eight. Is Blair going to make it back into the ring in time? She doesn't seem to have noticed what's going on. She's noticed now and she does make the save. That could have been curtains in this match. The top rope we go. What's going to happen here? Oh, a Falcon Arrow from the top rope by Blair Davenport. Very impressive from the newcomer. Charlotte Flair looks to be out in this one. Cover now. Blair going to easily kick out that one. Dakota looking under the ring for a weapon. She's got hold of a chair. But Blair intercepts, into the steps we go. Tossing the chair. Charlotte going to toss the kendo stick. A bulldog. Now using the sledgehammer to her advantage. Charlotte. Kurt Kai back in the ring. That could be a mistake. And she takes a sledgehammer to the face again. Both women getting back to their feet. Charlotte with a big boot takes down Blair. And chop takes down Kai. That's a nice suplex. And enziguri wipes out the Queen before she can get back to her feet. Blair now with an Irish whip into the corner. But instead of following up, it's going to go to the outside of the ring. Looks to be going for the chair. She's going to use it against Dakota Kai. Doing some serious damage. And now going after Charlotte as well. But that chop intercepting Blair. And the choke in the corner using the foot. Takes a lot of athleticism to pull that move off, in fairness. No disqualifications in a triple threat either, so it's all legal. Flair with him. Oh, she was looking for a big knee, but the Queen intercepted it, looking for a big boot which misses, and now Kai getting involved in this one. Gonna rebound off the ropes. Oh, turns the head scissors into a DDT, but the big boot drops her. Flair getting back to her feet. Kai has rolled out of the ring. The chop from Charlotte. We know what's next. Natural selection. Say goodnight. Surely that is going to be enough for the Queen to qualify for Money in the Bank. And it is. Well, we are not going to see a trio of damage control participants. It's unfortunate for the newcomer in Blair, but Charlotte Flair takes her rightful place in the Money in the Bank match.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
And just as people begin to doubt her, Charlotte Flair shows her credentials once again. And every other woman in that match now has to sit up and take notice, because Charlotte Flair is always the favourite in every match she competes in. What a stacked Money in the Bank match we have lined up for the women. Well, we saw a warm-up for our World Heavyweight Champion over on Raw. It's only fair that we see the same for the Universal Champion, competing for the first time since he sustained those injuries a number of weeks ago that forced him to miss Backlash. But he is back in action tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley returned to SmackDown with an exclamation point last week, wiping out Randy Orton after his match with Grayson Waller. Big shot to the head with the Universal Championship. After Randy Orton earned the title match back at Backlash, it's going down at Money in the Bank. Bobby Lashley defends the WWE Universal Championship against Randy Orton. So this is a chance for Bobby Lashley to get some match sharpness back. He has been out for a number of weeks. He wants to make sure he's at the top of the game going into that one.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Haven't seen too much from Jimmy in recent weeks, but he's surely seen what his brothers have been up to in the Bloodline. And indeed outside of the Bloodline in the case of Jey Uso. Jey coming oh so close to becoming the World Heavyweight Champion at Backlash. I'm sure Jimmy's thinking that he needs to step up his game. We also saw Solo qualify for Money in the Bank earlier tonight. This is not a Money in the Bank qualifier, of course, featuring the Universal Champion. But nonetheless, this is a chance for Jimmy to stake his claim as he takes on the Universal Champion. There we go, Bobby Lashley back in action for the first time in several weeks, and immediately exerting his authority over his opponent, Jimmy Uso. Gutbuster out of the military press. Bobby Lashley looking very impressive in the early goings of this match. Doesn't seem to have missed a step, but Jimmy Uso ducks that one, looking to get back into the match now with an Irish whip, taking the champion to the outside, and a hot shot drops him to the outside. Look at the power of the WWE Universal Champion. Actually, again, drops Jimmy on his face there. Not going very well for Jimmy Uso so far in this match as Lashley dominating the contest as he is wont to do. Jimmy taking a seat in the corner, he's going to pay for that. Tossed her around. Okay, rolling out the ring just for a moment. Probably just going to wait for him to get back in and continue what has been a dominating performance from the champion. Oh, what a big boot from Bobby Lashley. How high did he get his foot up there? Very impressive. The athleticism, the agility and the flexibility of the champion. Jimmy, though, he's not had a good time of it in this match so far. Actually, just he has a counter for everything that Jimmy Uso is doing tonight. Irish whip now off for the ropes. Doesn't work though. Jimmy now looking to seize an opportunity. It was a nice combination of strikes into the cover. That's not going to get anything off of the champion, is it? Let's be honest. He catches him there. Now an Irish whip. Can Jimmy Uso start to form some momentum in this match? Referee really needs to get out of the way. Pop up into the Samoan drop. Very impressive. But again, Bobby getting out of that one. Oh, now you see Jimmy Uso begging for forgiveness and for mercy from the champion. Now looking to take advantage. Oh, Bobby with a counter there. Every time Jimmy gets something going, Bobby Lashley has the answer to it. And you can see the doubt starting to creep in for Jimmy Uso. And Bobby just catches him. And it's a clothesline from the champion. And the fans definitely behind Bobby Lashley in this match. Reversed by Jimmy into the corner. Combination of strikes there by Jimmy. For the first time, really, he has the champion a bit dazed. Now Jimmy thought about heading to the top rope. He's decided against it and he's going to get back into the ring. Impressive strength on display from Jimmy. Into the cover. I still don't think that's going to be enough. It does get a 1 count, but that's all it's going to get out of the champion. Lashley out of the corner. Oh, hang on a second. Got some big strikes going back and forth here between the champion and Jimmy. Misses the chop though, Bobby. Not good for the champion. And Bobby just tells Jimmy to bring it. He's telling him to bring it again. Alright, here we go. Exchanging punches. Repeated shots to the head. And I think Jimmy got the better of that exchange. 2 super kicks in a row. Wiping out the champion. And Bobby gets the shoulder up. I did not expect Jimmy Uso to win a striking match against Bobby Lashley. But that's what we saw there. Maybe the ring rust is still there for Bobby. Looking for another super kick. Doesn't get it. Jimmy Uso, he'll happily take a count-out victory over the Universal Champion. Although instead, he goes for a diving headbutt. I'm not so I didn't think that was wise, but to be fair, it connected. That's going to do serious damage to the Universal Champion. Irish whip now. Reversed by Lashley. He's going to head back into the ring. He's feeling the wounds from that attack by Jimmy. And a big boot. Jimmy gets straight back to his feet though. Misses that big boot. And Jimmy now with a suplex. Bobby Lashley is struggling now in this match. He seemed to be riding to an easy victory. But Jimmy has really come into his own in this one. Oh, Bobby counters that one nicely. Jimmy with a counter. Takes down the champion and starts hammering away. And Jimmy heading to the top rope, looking for the Uso splash perhaps. And he gets it to pin the Universal Champion. And Bobby Lashley gets the shoulder up. Well, hang on a second. A second splash from Jimmy. And somehow Lashley kicks out even faster than he did the first time. A super kick, and another super kick from Jimmy. Lashley back to his feet. Jimmy hasn't realised. Jimmy didn't realise the champion had got back to his feet. Just hammering away now on Jimmy Uso as the champion. Impressive, so impressive from Bobby to kick out of 2 Uso splashes. And that spear is surely going to get the job done for the champion tonight. It is. Oh, Randy Orton wasting no time in attacking the champion. Call it... Oh, hang on a second. There's a steel cage lowering down. Trapping these 2 superstars. Lashley counters and starts hammering away on the Viper. Randy Orton sees now that he's trapped, and Lashley looking to use the cage as a weapon. Well, this attack from Orton has definitely backfired. Lashley taking advantage there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we still have one more match to bring your way tonight. It is a triple threat match. And the winner will take the final spot for the men of SmackDown in the Money in the Bank match. So let's get this match underway.
A-Town.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Well, I feel like we've seen a lot of Austin Theory without really doing a lot. A match for the United States Championship, yes. But not much aside from it. However, he does have an opportunity now to qualify for Money in the Bank. There's one spot left for SmackDown Superstars to join Sheamus, Braun Breakker and Solo Sikoa in that match. Austin Theory, the first participant in this triple threat. Well, here's a man who really should have won the Universal Championship back in Night of Champions. He got a bit overconfident and let the match slip away from him.
Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds,
This is a chance for him to rectify that mistake. He's going to have to win a triple threat tonight, and then he's going to have to win Money in the Bank. That's what he wants to do. Can LA Knight book his ticket to London in this match? And our last participant in this match. He's back. We haven't seen him since Night of Champions, where he was a hand-picked participant by The Rock.
weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
And it's interesting that once again he finds himself in quite a nice position at the discretion of our general manager. I suppose, at the very least, he wasn't put straight into the Money in the Bank match. He is going to have to earn it tonight in this triple threat. Well, I'll tell you what, we have got 3 arrogant men in this match. I think most of this arena is taken up by the size of their heads. That's how arrogant they are. There's a triple threat match. So there's a Money in the Bank qualifier between Austin Theory, LA Knight, and Logan Paul. Let's get this contest underway. The main event of SmackDown. And here we go. Immediately wiping out Logan Paul. As ever, you want to have eyes in the back of your head in a triple threat match. You may be in control of the fight with one opponent, but the other one, as we saw there, Can swoop in at any time. In fact, Logan Paul did very well to be aware of both opponents in that snarling gut-wrench suplex tonight. Spinning that breaker. And the double team now on LA Knight. Temporary alliance seems to be forming. Oh, perhaps not. I was going to say maybe a temporary alliance between Theory and Paul. Pull back into the ring. They're going to take the big strikes from LA Knight. LA Knight is not in a good place here. Both Theory and Paul seem intent on taking him down. Now Theory working away at the arm. Logan Paul actually going to intercept Theory on the outside of the ring. He's got a baseball bat. And that is going to sting if you're Austin Theory. Yeah, I agree on that. Fans firmly in the corner of LA Knight in this match. Paul missing the elbow drop chance, but LA Knight's capitalised. I don't know why Austin Theory's being so cocky. He got battered a moment ago by Logan Paul. Theory with a ripcord into the forearm. Only going to get a 1 count now. Oh, and a big right hand takes down Logan Paul in this match. LA Knight looking for a superplex, and he does get it. Both men taken down by that. And Logan Paul looking to capitalise with a German suplex. Cover off of that. Is it going to be enough? Said Logan Paul to Money in the Bank. No, it is not. Logan. What's he going to go for here? Perhaps looking for that buckshot lariat. No. He doesn't go for anything. I'm not sure what the plan was there. But instead, Austin Theory now getting involved in this. Now looking for the double team. And Logan Paul using his enemies against each other. And now Logan, well, we saw this from Dominic over on SmackDown perhaps. Sorry, over on Raw. The Three Amigos by Logan Paul and a kip up at the end. Referee again getting involved. Oh, hang on. And Logan Paul with the brass knuckles wiping out LA Knight into the cover. But luckily, sorry, not wiping out LA Knight, he wiped out Austin Theory. It was lucky that LA Knight was there. Leg sweep by Theory. Covered by Paul off of that kick. Not going to be enough to keep Theory down though. Well, it's just a combination of errors there, let's be honest. No one has any idea what they're doing in this match anymore. Just a number of near misses. But now LA Knight, he's got Logan Paul set up for something on the top rope. The athleticism of Knight. And now he's going to hit a superplex. Fantastic agility and athleticism from LA Knight. And now LA Knight with the BFT to Austin Theory to go to Money in the Bank. Is it enough? No! Theory kicks out. Slap down, covered by Knight, on Paul, and Theory makes the save. Paul looking to attack Knight from behind, but Knight was wise to where he saw it coming. I think Theory was looking for a low blow. It ended up being more of an uppercut. LA Knight, I was looking perhaps for the BFT again on Paul, but Paul, brilliant transition into a moonsault. Theory looking for something here. LA Knight. One lucky punch from Logan Paul. Damn near probably knocks LA Knight out. It's fortunate that Austin Theory was there to stop the pin. Otherwise, Logan Paul would be on his way to Money in the Bank. I don't think Logan Paul noticed. LA Knight there, pops him up and slams him down. Back into the ring goes LA Knight. Logan Paul going to join him and jerk the suplex to Theory. Logan Paul misses the splash. Both men seem to be winded here. And a big punch from LA Knight. Drop toe hold into an Achilles tendon lock by Theory, but Paul makes the save. Using the ropes as a weapon now, Logan Paul. Springboard moonsault into a cover. Theory in trouble. LA Knight able to break up the pin. And he sees that Theory's out of the ring. The BFT to Logan Paul. Is it enough? Hooks a leg. It is. Seizing the opportunity, LA Knight wins the triple threat. And he takes the final spot for SmackDown in the Money in the Bank match.
Here is your winner,
LA Knight, a final SmackDown superstar to qualify for Money in the Bank, and that's going to bring an end to this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. We have one more round of shows before we get to Money in the Bank. I hope to see you for that one next time. Take care and have a very